What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So New York Comic Con 2022 Funko Pop reveals are finally here and we got some amazing stuff today. So let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to another Funko Pop video. Today is New York Comic Con day and we have Funko Pop reveals from Funko and we've had some amazing stuff. It has been a long day of reveals. It started off really fast, I will say, and then they slowed it down as we got into the afternoon, which was a little annoying given we were getting used to them releasing like 15 exclusives in an hour. And then, you know, it kind of slowed down. Either way, we had some crazy stuff today. Though before we jump into our reveals, we do have our question of the day, and that is, which event was better? SDCC this year or New York Comic Con this year? Let me know which had the better reveals. Jumping into our reveals today, we do have DC. So funny enough, DC was actually better this time around than Marvel reveals. In my opinion, at least. I felt like DC definitely had some way better exclusives. Jumping into them, we do have Aquaman here, and I'm really glad we got another like classic Aquaman pop. I think that looks amazing. We also do have Superman Red there, which is also basically the counterpart of Superman Blue outside of the hands. Those are a little bit different, but it is the same head and body mold for the most part. And then we also do have Star Sapphire there. Now that one actually looks really great, definitely one of the better DC exclusives. Then we also did have Emperor Joker there, which actually looks awesome. It looks way better than I thought it was going to. And I thought this one was going to be a comic cover, but it's a standalone pop, which is even better. And then lastly for DC, we did have this Green Lantern John Stewart soda here that does have that glow-in-the-dark chase. And the chase actually looks really good, and I'm hoping it's a very vibrant green when we see it in person. Now again, I really feel like DC took the cake for reveals over Marvel, but let's see what Marvel had to offer. Now for Marvel, we did definitely have some very unique ones here. Jumping into it, we do have Groot here from the I Am Groot TV little short show, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like the only one that seems to be Halloween themed out of the Marvel ones. Then we also did have Lady Liberty there, the statue with Cap's shield. I thought that was a really cool kind of like play off of like Spider-Man No Way Home. You're releasing an exclusive there as well as New York Comic Con at the same time in New York. It's really cool how they're playing it off multiple things. I don't think this is the exclusive most people wanted, in my opinion, from Spider-Man No Way Home. I would have loved to see maybe the 3-pack here, also not at the same time because that would have just been horrible. But I would have loved to see a character versus just the statue. That's just me though, but maybe I'll pick it up for my set because I did really enjoy, I don't have it back here, but I did really enjoy that Doctor Strange statue from Multiverse of Madness. So I think I might enjoy this one just as much. Now we also did have Nick Fury there from Secret Invasion. This one was interesting given we don't really have any content on this show at all, so I don't know how much this is going to be a hot seller, outside of it being Nick Fury of course. But I felt like this one was kind of lackluster. I do love Nick Fury, but I felt like they could have done something better. But we also did have some Funko sodas here. We do have Phoenix here, where she does have the green costume and then the red costume in the chase, as well as the yellow eyes. And then Shuri there, she does have that glow-in-the-dark chase there. Now this time around, we will have 2 Funko Leader sodas sold at the event, and one of them is Marvel, and we do have the Juggernaut here. Not exactly something I thought about for a Funko Leader soda, but it works so well because he is a bigger character, and I love the chase with the half-broken mask there. So that is probably the best Marvel reveal in my opinion. Now we also did have the other Funko Leader soda for Maleficent here from Disney Villains, and we do have the Diamond Collection chase. I feel like Glow in the Dark would have made more sense here, not Diamond, but that's just me. Anyways though, those are both of our Funko Leader sodas. Let me know your thoughts, guys. For Star Wars fans, we definitely got one of the winner exclusives of this event. We did have Anakin here dual wielding the green and blue lightsaber. This one turned out really awesome and so many people are excited about it. And the other one we did have was an Andor exclusive, and we did have B2EMO. I think that's how you pronounce that anyways, but not something I really know too much about. Let me know if you guys are excited for it though. For Pop Television, we did get a couple cool ones. We do have Parks and Rec Mona Lisa here. A lot of people are excited about that one. We did also get Kelly from The Office there, probably the closest thing to a Halloween themed pop, as well as Uhtred there, I believe that's how you say his name, from The Last Kingdom. So let me know if there was any television fans that are excited for these 3 exclusives. A few more television pops we did have was Coach Beard from Ted Lasso. I won't lie, I wasn't expecting another Ted Lasso exclusive, but here we are. Then we also did have Notorious B.I.G. This is part of the Pop Rocks line, but I just threw it in there, as well as Sergeant Slaughter from G.I. Joe. That one's actually pretty cool. For Pop Movies, we definitely got some really great exclusives. First up, we do have Jurassic World Dominion Kayla here. Just not something that screams Comic-Con exclusive in my opinion. This could have definitely been a common, but I think Funko just figured it wouldn't sell very well and they wanted to do the character, so they released it as an exclusive. We also did have Free Guy there, Guy himself. Oh, this one's so awesome. He does have the glasses in hand and a bloody face. I think this one is really awesome, and this one does scream Comic-Con to me, as well as the Borat exclusive right next to it. Not something I was ever expecting to get a Funko Pop. It is so hilarious, and probably, again, one of the better ones this year for Comic-Con. It's so freaking funny. Like, Guy and Borat, those are definitely some of the best ones for the movie category. And lastly, for pop movies, we did have Harry Potter here, and we do have a Neville with the pixies kind of pulling his ears, making him float up, which is actually really awesome. That turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to, as well as Harry Potter himself with the sword and tooth in hand. I feel like that pop is just missing some blood, in my opinion. Other than that, both of these look really great. So pop movies, I think, turned out really great this year between Harry Potter, Free Guy, and Borat. For ad icons, we definitely got some really unique stuff this year, to say the least. First up, we did have the Rubik's Cube here. That one's very interesting. It would be really cool if it was like interchangeable and you could move it around, but I highly doubt the license would allow that. And then we also did have the Polaroid camera there. This is a great throwback for a lot of people. In my opinion, I feel like these two should have been commons though, widely available for everybody versus Comic-Con exclusives. It just doesn't scream Comic-Con exclusive. Like a camera and a Rubik's Cube, you know, like, in my opinion, there's nothing, like, crazy about it that screams Comic-Con. That's just me, though. Let me know if you guys agree. And lastly, we did have the Kaboom cereal clown there. Now, we also did have a Funko soda that, if I'm not mistaken, was also, I think it was a WonderCon exclusive? It was some kind of Comic-Con exclusive. So, both Kaboom characters are Comic-Con exclusives, essentially. Disney fans, we definitely got some really great stuff here. We did have the Zero Pop and Bag combo here, Loungefly with Zero glitter there. We also did have a brand new Roger Rabbit Funko Pop with the kisses on his cheeks. I think this is really awesome because I think there's only 2 different versions of Roger Rabbit currently out, and they're both really old. We have the single pop and then the 2-pack, if I'm not mistaken. So this is the perfect opportunity for more fans to be able to get this character, which is awesome. And then we also did have a Smee with the Skull Rock there, which is just really cool as well, as a kind of like a Pop Deluxe or Pop Ride situation. Now we also did have Professor Owl, as well as Clarabelle Cow that we knew about, and a Merida. Surprisingly enough, we had a Merida here. I don't feel like this one looks too different from the original one, unfortunately, so I don't know. I'm not loving the fact that she got another pop as a con exclusive. In my opinion, I feel like Roger Rabbit and the Smee moment definitely take the cake for Disney. For my animation fans, Funko definitely surprised us with some really awesome stuff. First up, we do have Yosemite Sam as a knight from Looney Tunes. That one actually looks really awesome, so I'm glad that one came. We also did have Swampfire from Ben 10. We finally have Ben 10 Funko Pops. Originally, we did have Wacky Wobblers, and then we got a Funko Soda the other day, and now we have Swampfire. I feel like it was a missed opportunity for Glow in the Dark, but that's okay because we have a Ben 10 line and it's starting now. It's starting now, and I'm so excited for this one. Now, I do have one complaint about this pop, though, is that it looks a little bit chibi style, because if you look at the actual character, he's a lot taller, more slimmer, and the face, like, I feel like the face doesn't fully match up to the character, but it's okay. I'm still excited either way. Surprisingly enough, we also did have another set of Gloomy Bear Funko Pops here. We do have Gloomy Bear with a face mask on, as well as a flocked version where he's all bloody. This is actually kind of interesting because this is almost like an unofficial chase, essentially. And what I mean by that is that these are 2 different exclusives, but the same pop. So it's almost like the flocked one and bloody one is basically a chase without that chase sticker. And I do feel like a lot of people are going to go for the flocked bloody one because it's the better variant. A few more things for animation. We did have the Kit Bull Pop and Buddy from the Pixar shorts, as well as the Grape Ape Soda that's Blacklight with the different version of Blacklight for the chase, and it is actually 5,500 pieces limited, as well as the Simpsons there. We did have the 2 Bullies. Now this is not a 2-pack, just so you know. These are 2 individual pops. Now moving over to our anime and the last of our animation. First up, we do have the Yu-Gi-Oh! 5-headed dragon. Guys, I was not expecting this one to actually show up, and that thing is insane. Good lord, that thing is so freaking cool. Now, it reminds me a lot of the Dungeons & Dragons exclusive that came out, I think it was 2 years ago now? Probably close to 2 years, or maybe even last year, I don't really remember. But anyways, that one was amazing. This one's also amazing. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Definitely has a really awesome exclusive here. And I think this is the first Comic-Con exclusive for Yu-Gi-Oh! And as expected, we also did have the 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as the Yellow Ranger and a Red Ranger. I was fully expecting these, so I'm glad the set is almost complete. We still need Splinter and April. Now this one a lot of people are excited about, and we do have Steve from Blue's Clues here. Now this one I do find really cool. It's nothing I personally personally need. I might buy it, I might not. We'll see what happens if I, you know, get into the lottery and I'm at the con and everything like that. But I do think it's really cool for those who are really excited, and it's going to go perfectly next to the Blue's Clues Funko Pop. And if you didn't know this, I hear he's actually going to be at New York Comic Con. You can maybe even get the pop signed. Diving into our anime, probably the lackluster exclusive of the day, we do have Itadori here from Jujutsu Kaisen. I wasn't expecting another Itadori pop or Jujutsu Kaisen pop for this event, but it does look like that list that was going around was fairly accurate this time compared to the last two cons. Anyways though, Itadori with the Rook glasses on holding food here. Again, in my opinion, this is not something we needed. We didn't need, I think this makes now 8 Itadori pops if you count the Sukuna variants. So yeah, that's a lot. Literally in half a year, almost half a year, we got 8 different variations of this character. It's nuts. Like, we just got a Comic-Con exclusive. I might still pick it up. I find the pop funny. Like, don't get me wrong. I find the pop funny and it's a hilarious pop, but it's the fact that we could have had a different character like Toto or Nanami or so many other characters, and we didn't get them. This one was a big surprise, and we did see the twins from Orin Host Club. I wasn't expecting this one to be a Comic-Con exclusive. I thought it was going to be like a Hot Topic or Box Lunch exclusive, a Comic-Con exclusive. Not something at all I was expecting, but it's nice to see something new. Like, this is actually really exciting. And of course, you guys know with me, I'm so excited for this Goku exclusive. I mean, 2! We have 2 Goku exclusives. I'm so excited for these guys. Oh, they're so beautiful. Like, look at the aura. Look at him walking like that. He's so freaking cool. Why can't I be that cool? He's so cool. Good lord, these are leagues better than the original one we got. Oh, man. I'm so excited. And it's metallic. Like, they look so good. And I know it's more Gokus, but I'm willing to make the exception here because these are so hype. I literally can't get over how good these are. Oh my god. I'm just like I've just been sitting here for like a minute. Like, they're so good. They're so good. Of course, also for Dragon Ball, we did have Cell here. This is second form Cell, and I'm really excited about this one. I do wish this one was kind of a common, to be honest, but it's okay because this completes the Cell kind of like set, essentially. So we have all the formations of him. I'm really excited about this one as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is easily the best. This is the best Comic-Con exclusive in a very long time. Luffy With Going Merry. Oh my gosh. Guys, just look at it. Just look at this exclusive. I thought this would never come. It was rumored after leaked after leak. It's finally here, and it is so beyond beautiful. I'm so excited. This is better than Goku, and I love that exclusive so much. I love both of them. They're so fantastic, but this is just insane. This is insane. Honestly, I don't have any words because it's so cool. There's a new Luffy mold. You have the Going Merry. This thing is so freaking cool. Like, it's so good. And that official sticker, you thought Brook was bad? Just imagine this one in the future. Oh, no. This is gonna be nuts. I'm kind of glad I'm going this year. I have to get into the lottery, but I'm glad. Like, oh, man. Oh man, I can't imagine the pre-orders on this one either. This is gonna go crazy. Oh wow, I can only talk loudly about this pop. Like, can you guys I can only talk loud. Oh, it has me like, oh man, I have goosebumps. It's crazy. This is so crazy. This is amazing. Wow. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on this one, guys. This best exclusive of this year. Now, we also have the Crow as a Funko Soda here. The chase isn't so great on this one, though. It just has a little bit of a crow on his arm, and it's actually really hard to see. But a lot of people were looking for more pops or, like, figures of the Crow, so I'm sure some people are really excited about this one, but I'm sure they would have preferred a Funko Pop. This was very interesting. We did have a double Vecna 2-pack here from Dungeons & Dragons and Stranger Things. As you guys can see, these molds are a little bit different than their previous molds. Vecna's hands are in a different pose, and I believe the Dungeons & Dragons Vecna is a little bit different as well. Not something I was even expecting at this con, a double Vecna. So I guess I'm curious if you guys are excited about this one, or do you think this is just kind of silly? Alright guys, so those were all the reveals for New York Comic Con 2022. They did a lot more than I expected, a lot more than SDCC, so this video was a little bit longer than anticipated. So we're going to be doing how to buy, where to buy, and all that in a separate video, just so that video specifically for that. I will say Luffy, at the very least for the anime category, took the cake for anime exclusives. Goku's definitely up next. Swamp Fire for the animation category for sure, but then you also have the Disney Smee moment. Like, there's so many great ones. I would say NYCC was leagues better than last year, leagues better than any other event they're going to put on, even at the end of the year. NYCC was fantastic for reveals. We had some really great ones, we had some really bad ones, but there was a really, really good healthy mix. As always, make sure to let me know down below what exclusive you are most excited about. You guys know I'm all over the anime, just all over it. Oh my gosh, so expensive. With that though, I do want to say a big shout out to all the Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much, truthfully, for your support. I really do appreciate and love you for it. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon-only Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, links, updates, and more. We also have a Facebook group with over 14,000 members that's buy, sell, and trade. And make sure to be following me on all my social medias, all at Skittlerampage, for more updates. Alright, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.